to reiterate, everything is encoded, and Allah give to those sincere servants whom have the immense love for Sayyidina Muhammad. That's it. No education, no degrees and diplomas. This school only requires muhabbat and with some sincere blood, sweat and tears. That's it. And if Allah checks off, the entire power of this universe and heavens, this universe and this dunya is nothing. What they're describing of realities within malakut of the Muhammadan haqqaiq, that how many Prophets came, how many nations came just to reach towards paradise. This is beyond the levels of paradise, beyond the levels of Sayyidina Jibreel, deep into the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. Just by the combination of these huroofs and the understanding of their heart, Allah open everything. Means these recitations and these huroofs, when Allah give the key to them, they open insan. You're like a box locked. When Allah give a permission, these different recitations that the shaykhs make and teach the student to begin to make, they unlock insan and begin to open. As that open, then every type of treasure Allah begin to deposit within the souls of these servants. So these are not something small, but these are the treasures of the immense reality and the depth of the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. The soul of Prophet is Allah's kitab, the clear book of Allah. We said before that Allah's words that are not created can never touch creation. There's nothing clean enough to touch Allah's Divinely mighty words, to rest it on anything that's from creation. So that's why Allah describes in Holy Qur'an, if we reveal our speech which is Qur'an to the mountain, because He wants us to understand that which we think is big and mighty, khashya. The mountain will not hold it. Cannot contain it and will become powder and dust out of fear of Allah and out of its inability to carry the might and majesty, because Allah's qawl and speech is all Divinely power. All of Allah's qaf is a Divinely qudra and power coming through to manifest. What tongue can hold that reality? The soul of Prophet is the kitab al-mubeen that holds this fire and this speech that manifesting, where Allah every creation is manifesting from this speech of Allah located in the heart of Sayyidina Muhammad. The immensity of these realities and the immensity of the salvation that they give. These knowledges, they give a power to the soul, they give immense reality to the soul for the days of difficulty. That's when we started the whole discussion. We don't know what we have, we don't know what Allah bestowing upon us, until a day comes where we begin to understand, that's why they were teaching, that's why they were telling us to do like this, that's why they did like that. That inheritance that's been deposited, we don't understand its use because the time isn't right for that right now. Now is the time to acquire the knowledge, to understand the knowledge, to study it, to make tafakkur and contemplation, just to be able to ascertain it and to keep it. And when Allah order everybody back into your homes, means now you have time to contemplate, to sit and contemplate and make your connection and begin to feel the fires and begin to feel these energies that come. When these energies come and they come in strong vibrations and strong amounts, these knowledges will begin to become more and more clear because the energy of the soul is being elevated. At that time the soul is understanding deeper and deeper. Otherwise first it's just coming as a knowledge, and the soul like in a darkness doesn't know what the heck these people are talking about. It's not lost because it comes on deposited upon the reality of the soul. As soon as you meditate to get the fayazes, it's like you're opening this world of light. You're no longer in the dark, you begin to feel the glimpse of light at the end of the tunnel is now opening within the heart. Only when we begin to see the immensity of negativity on earth, we're beginning to get a glimpse of, Ya Rabbi, I think I need a lot more help. What's coming upon this earth, this phase of sickness opens phases of immense violence. Whatever they're being possessed with and occupied in their being, they're coming out as demons. And these demons, their food is screaming and their drink is pain. They eat and drink the suffering of mankind. Everything that we are doing is bringing a light, a tajalli, a nazar of these awliyaullah, of these what we consider awliyaullah, these immense souls of Ahlul Bayt. The immense souls of Ashab-ul-Nabi and the holy companions all come to be present in the associations, because the associations are for the love of Allah and love of Sayyidina Muhammad. What better association could they be going to on this earth? And when you begin to see on the earth less and less and less, know that our associations are more and more crowded because there's less places for them to go. Ahlan wa sahlan, please come. Right? They should be going to every home but nobody's remembering their Lord. So then they come to the few homes but many, and then Allah dress and bless those souls so they become the few that represent the many. The few whom have love wherever they are on this earth, they represent these many pious souls with immense power, immense proximity, immense love. By their presence in your life, every fayaz comes to you, every difficulty will be taken from you, every knot will be untied within our lives. Not the ones that you want untied, because that may be the one that's holding you into the tariqah. So it's not necessarily what you wanted Allah take away, there's a hikmah in everything Allah does. He ties the servants so they're there, but any other difficulty that is not needed to be there, by the presence of these holy souls every difficulty begins to vanish. Every significant sickness that is not something that the patient or person can deal with to improve their faith becomes lightened. Every blessing comes by their presence. Where awliyaullah described that every rain and ni'mat of Allah comes based on the presence of these souls and the companion of these souls on this earth. When a soul has this immense love, immense respect, immense proximity, and all these Ahlul Bayt and souls of Ahlul Bayt are always with them, don't you think Allah send rain upon them in abundance, rizq upon them in abundance, faiz upon them in abundance? Not for what they know but who they know and who they kept, because Allah Prophet described, you be with whom you love. When you love them they're with you. That's why the good character and love brings every ni'mat into our homes, no matter how far away you are. Wherever you go in this life you be like a Kaaba, that all of Allah's love with you. How can anything come when Allah's love is with you? You think